So Marni is here to walk us through some of the safety measures that people should be looking at. Hi, Marni.
Hi, Maya. Good afternoon, everyone. In this unfortunate time, we know how stressful it is when you have to leave your home and when you have to come back. So we do have some tips and advice for everyone to be mindful of when you do go back. And there's a couple of different scenarios that I did want to go over. The first one being that you are in a warning zone or an evacuation zone, but there was no flooding to your home. The first thing we want to point out is that if you're on a well, you may want to boil your water. If you're concerned about your water quality at all, take that precaution. Use bottled water and boil for cooking if your water quality allows you to do that. Best case and safest thing to do is, of course, just use bottled water. Our Drinking Water Protection Services unit is offering vouchers for testing, and we will be open for questions. If you have any uncertainties at all, feel free to give our Bureau a call. The more serious aspect to flooding is if your home did flood and you are going back, re-entry, at that point, you do not want to use your water at all until it's tested thoroughly for chemicals and bacteria. If the well was inundated with water, your infrastructure at all was touched with flood water, you really want to be cautious about that. And also folks that are on septic systems, if you did flood, most likely your septic system has flooded as well. And you do not want to use a flooded septic system because that can contribute to even more contamination for the area. So those are things to be aware of. If you are on a septic system and have any questions, we do have our land use department that is open and available for any questions and to assist you in anything you might have. Food in your home, anything that's been touched by flood water is considered contaminated, even canned goods. So you will need to dispose of all food items in your home at that time and clean and sanitize with bleach. And we do have, of course, our Consumer Protection Services program that can answer any questions regarding that process that you would need to go through. And as you begin cleanup, you always want to be concerned about mold and other items that can result from floodwaters breaching into your house. And any disaster cleanup service and the Environmental Health Bureau is here to answer all of your questions. But these are things that we just want you to be mindful of as you re-enter, to keep you safe and to keep you healthy when you're going through such an emotional time.
And the measures that you're telling people about, these really do come into play for the areas that have been impacted, because many of them are in communities with their own septic or their own well, or, a variety of scenarios that would fit these situations.
Exactly. A lot of folks in Carmel Valley, along the river, and even in Carmel along Highway 1, they are on septic systems. And so if you have any doubt if water's infiltrated your system, give a call to a licensed professional. Don't try to do things on your own. Septic tanks can be very dangerous if they're compromised.
Thank you very much. So Marni is available to answer questions if anyone has any questions for her about returning home or about safety precautions. I am not seeing any questions coming in for you, but if someone does have any questions, you can certainly email me and I can forward these questions to you. Are there flyers or things that will be going out that people can kind of use as, kind of a roadmap of what they should do?
Definitely, Maya. That's a great question. Our website is up to date with all of the tips and things that I've gone over. We also will be pushing out all of this information on our social media sites for anyone to look at. It has all of our phone numbers and our contact information, and any one of us here at the Bureau is here to help anyone that has any questions.